What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another update for you guys. Today is technically I wanted to do this on October 7th, but I'm a few days late because well, I've been doing stuff. I've been pretty busy. So anyway, let's dive right into this. So last week was the 30th, and I believe what I ended up doing last week was I ended on Guitar Hero Live. If I can remember correctly, the last thing that I did was the 100 plays. If not, I did get that early last week in Guitar Hero Live. So to go through Guitar Hero Live, the only thing that I have left to do in this game before the servers go down is the 1 million strums in Guitar Hero TV. Now, I could do this by myself manually, but think I'm gonna set up a saw. If you don't know about this method, you can basically have a saw strum for you, and you can get about 100k strums an hour. So I'm at around 300k strums. So this would take around 7 hours of just a saw strumming my guitar to get this done. So it's probably what I'm gonna end up doing for this, just to get it done as fast as possible, so I don't actually have to play the game, or get this million strums by just sitting there and basically mindlessly strumming, because that's essentially what I would do. So I'll have something else strum for me while I play other games on the PS3. But after I do get the million strums, then it's just playing through the single player in the game, and then I can get the platinum. So pretty simple. Not too much left to do in the game. So it's just AFKing the strums and then playing the single player and getting done with it. So all in all, not too much left there in Guitar Hero Live. So if you don't know, Assassin's Creed Odyssey came out on Tuesday. I've been playing a lot of it since Tuesday. I've been playing a decent amount of it since Tuesday. But so far, I've just got through episode 3. I think I'm close to getting done episode 4. I've been doing random things. You guys have probably seen the trophy guides up on the channel. Expect some more guides on some stuff. I won't tell you exactly what I'm going to make guides on, but I do plan on making a few more guides that will be pretty helpful while you're playing through the game. So definitely keep an eye out for those. But I'm enjoying the game. I'm really liking it. I don't really want to give my my thoughts about it right now. Let's just say I really liked Origins, and Odyssey builds off Origins in certain ways, but I think it takes a step back. So I'm kind of mixed about the way I feel about it. But all in all, it's a good game. I think it's a pretty decent Assassin's Creed game. And if you liked Origins, you'll like Odyssey. If you haven't played Assassin's Creed since Origins, then I would suggest to play it as well, because it's a pretty decent game. I think it's a decent game. But anyway, don't want to talk too much about that. Just expect more guides, and I want to get this platinum done as fast as possible, while still bringing guides for you guys and other videos as well. So what else have I been doing throughout the week? It's been actually pretty productive boosting-wise. So during the week, I was playing Odyssey for a majority of the week, and then I started playing some games over the weekend. So Call of Duty World at War, I wanted to get into these Call of Duty games and really just start getting the multiplayer done for them. If you guys don't know, I've never actually platinumed a Call of Duty game. It's pretty surprising. But if you know me, which I would hope you kind of do, and you know that the way that I platinum games is I like to do them in the order that they come out. So technically with Call of Duty, it would go Call of Duty Classic, and then it would go Modern Warfare Remastered, and then World at War, Modern Warfare 2, so on and so forth. But for doing the multiplayer, I really don't care. I just want to do the multiplayer for whatever games I can at any point. So, with all that being said, what I ended up doing in World at War was I only need one more base game multiplayer trophy, which is this blue ribbon, which I plan on getting sometime this week. But we started working on the 2 zombie map packs, or we only did the one. We did Shinanuma, yes, I think. But we still need to do Deriz, which I did a while back, but I need to fully go through Deriz, which Deriz is easier than Shinanuma. So there's a few things that I need to do in Shinanuma, but I'll probably end up streaming them, along with I need to do a few more things in MW2 Spec Ops. So I'll probably end up streaming that stuff, just to show it. But all in all, I would like to get the DLC done in World at War, and then move on to whatever after. It'll be World at War, probably Black Ops 1 will be next. I've done basically everything in MW3 besides a few things, but for the most part, MW3 is done. Black Ops 2, I really don't care about at the moment. I would love to get started on Ghost, Advanced Warfare, and some of the PS4 games. I think after Black Ops 1, we're going to do Advanced Warfare and then kind of just hop back and forth from there. So anyway, I want to start getting into the Call of Duties and getting the DLCs and some of the bullshit done in the games and then going back and platinuming them eventually, but just getting the multiplayer done, if you know. That's my big thing right now, so that's what I would love to get done. But anyway, I started working on World at War. Pretty good. Made some progress, but I still need to do some stuff on my own and then move on to the other DLC. So, anyway, tonight, technically Monday night, I started doing a few other games. So, a few other games, number one was Minecraft on the PS3. So, I got this platinum a while back, but I ended up starting to do some of the DLC because Carlos Cats and Watertown ended up wanting to get through some of it. So, I started doing some of it. There's a few things that I really am not looking forward to doing. I'm just not looking forward to playing the game and getting some of these trophies for the most part. So if you have a world for some of this stuff, let me know. I would love to kind of just mooch off you if you have it. If not, I'm going to have to get it on my own, which is no big deal. I think the plan, well, I'll talk about the plan of this, but yeah, it was just literally sign on for a few hours, see what stuff we could get, and then, that be it. So it wasn't too much, but it was more than what I had before, let's just say that. So it'd be nice to get this done, but again, no rush for that. And then the last game that I was playing was Tomb Raider on the PS3. So I did do this on the PS4. I did the multiplayer on the PS4 besides a few things. But basically the goal for this was to get all the multiplayer done in this, which I did tonight. And then also I need to do the leveling. So if you don't know, I guess we'll go alphabetically. For Tomb Raider, I've done the PS3 ones, the HD trilogy, I guess you could say. And then I also did Tomb Raider Definitive Edition multiplayer. So here's Tomb Raider Definitive Edition at 20%, and then Tomb Raider at 20%. I got the same trophies, so all I need to do in Tomb Raider and Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is get max level, and then I think it's just buy everything, if I'm not mistaken. Buy every upgrade and character in the multiplayer. So I just have to do those two things, done the multiplayer, and those can move on. But yeah, I don't know when I'll end up playing those games, but it might be sooner rather than later now that I have the multiplayer done for both of them, minus the grinding that I have to do, but that's no big deal. So anyway, that's what I've been playing. Let's talk about what I will be playing in the next upcoming week. So again, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I just want to kind of get through that game, get guides out, and just provide you guys with content. And also, I want to get the game done as fast as possible. It's a great game. I've been loving it. It's kind of been hooking me a few nights over the weekend and earlier in the week and stuff when I was playing. I just wanted to put it down and go to sleep, but I couldn't put it down and go to sleep. I just wanted to keep playing. So I don't really get that too much in games, but when I do get it in some games, I kind of admire it because, again, I don't have that feeling too often. So I'm playing it as much as possible, but I'm still trying to do other things, obviously. World at War. Want to get through some of the zombie stuff. Probably won't get through all of it, but I do want to get through some of it. And then, again, some of the stuff I'm just going to have to do solo because some of it's just easier to do solo. Like, if you look at this, so it's a trap, easier to do solo because you can have all the zombies on you instead of on friends, right? 150 headshots, probably easier for you to do on your own for the same reason as is a trap. Big Baller, easier for you to do on your own because of the other one, you get all the zombies, and then Soul Survivor, I'll probably get that while I'm going for Big Baller. I mean, that's just what I would guess. And then again, Deriz is a lot easier because you don't have to do a lot of the stuff in a round. It's just do it over the time of you playing, so you don't have to do everything at once, which is a little bit easier. But yeah, goal would be to get done the DLC and shit in this, and then I can eventually go and play it after I do Call of Duty Classic and Modern Warfare Remastered. That's World at War. Minecraft, again, just probably going to casually play it a few hours a night, if that, and just work through some of these DLCs. I think the goal for this week, earlier in this week, is to get through the two PvP DLCs, and then kind of evaluate what else we need to do in the DLCs. And again, if you have worlds for some of this stuff, you can take a look at my list. I'll have it down in, or my trophy list, I'll have it down in the description below. You can look at what I need or stuff like that if you really want to help me, because I would appreciate it. I do have this game 3 times on my list, so I'll have to do it 3 times. But for the most part, I just need to play the game. So again, if you have worlds to help, would be much appreciated. Just let me know down below. And if I don't respond to messages, I'm sorry. It's just because I have like a million other things on my mind, and this isn't the top of my priority. I would like to get it done, but it's not the top of my priority. So if I don't respond to your messages right away, if you're offering worlds and stuff, I apologize. I swear I'll get back to you eventually. It just might not be like the day you send it or the day after. It might be a little while. So I apologize in advance if I don't get back to you right away. I know that there was a guy that messaged me about doing racing games on the PS3 and PS4, and we've been trying to set up doing stuff. We're trying to do Project Cars. I've already done Project Cars, but I've told him I would AFK for him to help him out. And I've been trying to set it up for the past few weeks, and every time we try to, I don't know if it's because we're in different time zones or what, but every time I try to set it up or he tries to set it up, something falls through. It doesn't work out. So I'm not doing it on purpose. I know he's not doing it on purpose. So it's just not working out for some reason. And I don't want it to come off as we're trying to blow each other off, but I swear there's other time zone stuff going on. So if I don't get back to you right away, I apologize. I'll get back to you eventually. Hopefully we can set something up and get it worked out and get through it if you do have the worlds and you are willing to help. But anyway, Minecraft, just want to chip away at it. I know it's not something where it's just I'm going to be able to get on one night and get everything. Well, I probably could, but I would honestly go crazy if I did that. Anyway, going on from that, Destiny 2. I know I've talked about this a few weeks in a row. Destiny 2, I would love to get the DLC done. I legitimately haven't played Destiny 2 in a week. I didn't play at all last week. I didn't get any powerful engrams. I didn't sign on and do anything. So I would like to sign on about an hour or two a night and do stuff, but I really don't have the drive to at this point. So I don't want to say I might shelve Destiny 2 for now, but it's definitely not the top of my priority. With Assassin's Creed Odyssey out and boosting some PS3 games at the moment, I don't think it's going to be the top of my priority. Again, I'd love to get it done, and I'll probably try to sign on a few hours a week and play with a few of my friends, but I really can't promise myself or other people that it'll be done soon. My goal would be essentially in the game, again, get through the raid, get the exotics, get the triumph seals. That would be the goal for sequencing of getting trophies. I know that they're talking about putting an update out for the exotic weapons and armors, where if you get an exotic drop, it's not something that you already have, which I don't understand why that wasn't a feature in the game to start out with. But if that's the case, then that'll be good, because there's not a lot of exotics in the first 2 DLCs. So, and I basically already have all the exotics in the base game. So once I get all the exotics, or hopefully they'll start dropping exotics in the new DLC if I start getting exotics. But yeah, I really would like to. I want to get this game done, but I already know that the Triumph Seal is going to be a bitch, and I'm going to have to wait on stuff if I want to do that. And I already know that the exotic stuff is going to take a while, and it's just going to take me playing the game to get drops. And the raid, I just have to ask my friends, and they'll probably just carry me through. But I do need to level up, and I do need to do stuff. So that's why I kind of want to sign on a little bit each week and just work a little bit towards it. But I don't want to put too much time into the game at the end of the day. So that's that. Guitar Hero Live, again, what I might end up doing is over the weekend or something, not really during the week, because this saw method that I'm talking about using, dude, the saw is pretty loud. Not gonna lie, it's pretty loud. So I might be doing this like in intervals, like 2 hours each weekend, or 2 hours, 2-3 hours here, there, and just trying to blast out. Like I said, it's only going to take 7 hours, approximately 7 hours for me to get the strums. So I might just do like a little bit this weekend, a little bit that weekend, but I probably won't be manually strumming the guitar for the million strums, just because I know it would drive me crazy. But my goal is to get that done, the strums, within the next few weeks, and then the whole game done in the next few weeks after that. So we're talking about maybe like a month or so. Definitely going to get the game platinum before the servers go down and just be completely done with it. But the online Guitar Hero TV. I want to get that done within the next few weeks. So that's that. The only other thing that I have down, well, there's a few other things, but Tomb Raider, like I said, I've done the Tomb Raider on the PS3 and the PS4, so this might tempt me to actually get through and do that, because I've done the Tomb Raider trilogy on the PS3. So if I can do Tomb Raider on the PS3, that'll be all the PS3 games done. And then I do the PS4 Definitive Edition. Then we can go into Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider and just get Tomb Raider done. Just get the whole franchise done in general. Then I can move on to Lara Croft games. I don't know. Tomb Raider franchise would be cool to get done. It might be something, but it might just be a game where it's added to my continuous backlog of I've done the multiplayer. I'll get around to the single player at some point. It'll probably get added onto that continuous list. Even though I'm technically not done the multiplayer, I do need to self-boost the levels. I don't know. Well, we'll wait and see. It's not top priority, but it may hop up there sooner or later. Not really sure. Again, as I always say, this is always my list of games that I go for. Destiny 2 is at the top, which I've been talking about. Minecraft's at the top, which I'm starting to play a little bit. But this is a list that I really would like to do. Bloodborne's been something I've been thinking about recently. Uncharted 2, even though I talked about it last week, starting it, we didn't actually start it. It may be something that started this weekend or after Minecraft's done. Something that we might hop into, since the goal was to do Tomb Raider last weekend, and we actually ended up doing that in one night. I knew that wouldn't take too long at all, so yeah, I wasn't worried about it. But Uncharted 2 might be something that comes up this weekend, but I'm not sure. We're kind of just doing stuff on the fly at the moment. And then, obviously we always have the games on the Discord list, which it's like, these are games that we try to stick to, but we probably won't end up sticking to. We'll just end up playing whatever at times. So yeah, everything's up in the air. I have stuff that I want to do for sure. For me personally, I want to get Assassin's Creed Odyssey done as fast as possible. I want to get World at War DLC done. Guitar Hero Live is just always something that I want to get done. But I know that what ends up happening is the people that I boost with, stuff comes up here and there. I didn't have Minecraft in my radar at all until a few days ago, when Carlos Katz hit me up and basically go, yo, let's do this Minecraft. So once they hit me up, it was like, okay, well, I mean, we can bump that boy up. So it's up now, and I'm like, okay, let's kind of do this. But it wasn't in my radar, last week. Let's just say that. It wasn't in my radar. So stuff pops up left and right where it's like, okay, this would be cool to get done now that you're mentioning it. It was like the whole thing with World at War. It kind of came out of nowhere. Let's do zombies in World at War. I mean, cool. If you want to, let's do it. So I have stuff that I want to do, but then I also have stuff I know that other people want to do. And we kind of just, when we're boosting it, it's kind of like we have a schedule, but not really. It's just whatever's available at the time, we kind of do. So anyway, that's going to be that. That'll wrap that up. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Be sure to keep an eye out for, again, trophy guides. I have some other videos that I want to put out, how to platinum videos. I have another how to platinum already. I have the script already done for it. I just need to get some gameplay. I need to record it. I need to edit it. So I want to put that out probably on Friday. I wanted to put it out last week, got caught up in stuff. Stuff happens, but look out for that. I know that I said my next platinum would probably be Guitar Hero Live, but now I'm looking at it, it's probably going to be Odyssey will be my next platinum, which will be 120, and then probably Guitar Hero Live after that, unless something else comes up, which it's a possibility. Some other stuff might come up that's coming out soon. New games coming out this week. I don't think it's anything, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it's anything crazy coming out this week. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. Leave any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys have been playing down in the comments below as well, what you guys plan on playing, what you guys are looking forward to this fall. I know everyone's probably looking forward to Red Dead 2. I am. Talking about that, I probably should get on Red Dead Revolver because it's not on my list yet, and I wanted to do it before Red Dead 2 came out. So, should probably get to that. There's all types of links down in the description below, links to my platinums that I've been getting over the years, links to my PSN profile if you want to look at that and see what I've kind of been playing and doing, all that good stuff. I have all types of links. You can go check out my Twitch. I'm trying to stream on there more. I've been streaming Odyssey recently and a few other things, but I want to kind of stream on there a few times a week. That would be the goal. You can follow me on Twitter at SnickelYT. Keep you posted on all the new platinum trophies. Bitching at Sony for shutting servers down too early and stuff like that. If you're into that kind of stuff, which can I just say quickly, Twisted Metal, I was debating doing Twisted Metal last week. I actually sat down and I was messaging someone on PSN Profiles that recently got the platinum, and he was like, yeah, man, you get through the story in about, 10, 15 hours, you blow through that, you do the multiplayer in 20 hours, I can self-boost it, I have all the PS3s, so I was like, oh man, I might end up doing this, but then I realized if I don't start this like tonight, I'm going to screw myself. So I ended up saying, no, I'm not doing Twisted Metal. If the date was actually the 25th and not the 15th, I would have 100% started it, did it, and just knocked it out. But the fact that Sony changed the date from the 25th to the 15th in the span of like that kind of pissed me off. So I was saying some stuff on Twitter, but obviously it's not going to matter at the end of the day because I doubt Sony will change the closure date, even though they did it for Mod Nation, which I don't understand. I don't think they got like a change, one of the change websites and stuff like that. I think that was just out of the blue. The craziest thing about it is, if we go and look, Twisted Metal. Well, I own Twisted Metal Black. That's why I was kind of like, I want to do Twisted Metal so I can do the franchise, right? But if you go and look, like this game's got 230 people playing it right now, right? Let's go look at like Mod Nation, right? Mod Nation shuts down sometime this week. Mod Nation's got 87. It's not really that much. Let's look at... Here's another big one that's going down. It's only 50. I mean, that's not... See, if I was looking at Warhawk, I'd be like, okay, 50 people, I don't give a fuck. I mean, that's 50 more than I've probably been playing it over the past few years. But the thing that really gets me is like Twisted Metal. I mean, if anyone's of powers watching this, I doubt it. But I mean, you look at Twisted Metal, man. That's got almost 230 players on it. I mean, this is a game that a few weeks ago, before the servers, they said anything about servers shutting down, that game probably had like less than a dozen people on it, and it's up to 230. So that shows me something. I really hope that Sony looks at this and they look at the player count and they go, holy shit. Yeah, we do have a lot more people on this than we anticipated. So let's try to bump that server closure up. That would be really cool. If they bump it up and they give a month more than what they've given, I will 100% hop on this game. I will buy the online passes. I will go buy extra copies of the game. I will get this game done. Trust me on that. But I need Sony to bump that server shutdown up a little bit. That's all I'm going to say. This whole situation pissed me off. I was in PSN Profiles debating with this fucking retard about it, and he wasn't getting the point. Well, you had years to platinum this game. Why are you waiting till now? And I said, bro, you literally have like 10 games done on you have 500 games on your list, and you've only platinum like 20. Don't talk to me about completing games. You don't know how to complete a game. And he's like, oh, well, I have responsibilities and gaming isn't my priority. Okay, so other people have other priorities as well. What makes you any different than me? You're saying you can't complete a game because you have priorities. Well, I couldn't do the multiplayer because I have priorities. Now that the servers are shutting down, I want to do it because I want to get it done. But guess what? I can't because Sony didn't give enough time. And he just sat there trying to argue, and I was like, I'm done, man. You are the point. This is my point, and this is everyone else's point. It's flying right over your head. You're not understanding anything. Guy was a idiot. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. I need to go get some sleep. This is that got me heated before my nice rest or my nice night of rest. Let's just say that. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys around sometime soon.